Hey guys, hope everybody's having a great day today. Here's another car we have acquired from an estate. The lady has passed away that had this. It was last tagged in 21. Only damage I see on the car anywhere is right here in the back corner of this rubber bumper. She's backed into something enough to flake the paint up right here, or somebody's backed into her. I'm not going to say she did it, but the car's been bumped a little right there in the rubber, enough to just flake the paint. Other than that, the car is immaculately straight and nice inside. Of course, it is dirty as can be. It's been sitting since 21. Well, I'm understanding she went into a nursing home in 21, and she has since just passed. But the car is perfect inside and out, other than that little spot on the back bumper. Fuel pump wouldn't run when I got the car. Let's go ahead and start it up. We put a brand new fuel pump in it, and that's all it needed. It has 73,732 miles. 73,732. Still has her pillows and boxes of napkins and stuff in it. There's her umbrella. You can tell the car's been sitting for a while. There's wasper's nests. Of course, there's none in them, but there's wasper nests in the door jambs and just signs that it has been sitting for a while. Of course, the dirt is another good sign that it's been sitting for a while. But now we come in the shop. The car sit in here all weekend. We put a fuel pump and stuff in it. There's a seat belt light and buzzer going. But we come in the shop and there's a big snake in here, which is no problem at all, but I'm guessing he's still in here. He's over in the corner there somewhere. I'm guessing it came out of this car where the car had been sitting. Don't know that for sure, but that's what I'm guessing. 4.6 engine. It'd be a good mouse catcher for in here. I have seen a few mouse droppings in here. Maybe I won't see no more of them now. But like I said, 4.6 engine sitting here running great. I like the factory aluminum wheels on it. Still got really good looking tires all the way around it. Angel's watching over me license plate. If somebody needs this car will be for sale. Like I said, we're going to give it a good cleaning and detailing, and then this car will be ready. Extremely nice 2001 Mercury Marquis. Sitting here running like it should. First time it's been started probably since 2001. Or what did I say? It was on the license plate. Let's take a look at that again. It wasn't 2001, was it? No, I don't think so. 21. Been sitting since 21. So 4 years of setting. First time it's been fired in 4 years. Got the I Love Jesus hat in the back window. Another thing I like about it is it has all of the gauges in it, as far as the oil pressure gauge, temperature gauge, voltmeter, fuel gauge of course, but it does have all the gauges in it instead of just the lights on it. Clean, straight door panels, everything on the car. Like I said, the whole interior is just really nice. The outside of the car is really nice, other than it's just dirty. But your good cleaning will straighten all that right up. I'm impressed with how nice the whole car is. Of course, a lot of the older people like that really take care of their stuff. And the car had always been kept in the carport there. And whenever she went in the nursing home or whatnot, they actually rolled the car out into the driveway for some reason. I don't really know why on that, but it was sitting out in the driveway for a while after she went into the nursing home. I think we're going to take this little thing for a drive. Maybe. Won't be no more snakes come out while we're taking it for a drive. But it does need a good cleaning. But other than that, man, I mean, I'm totally impressed and happy with this car right here. I think we'll just take it for a little drive and just see if anything comes out of it while we're driving it. Let me just take it loose from this side over here. I'll take you guys along with me here for its first little drive in about 4 years now. I don't know if she actually drove it in 21 or if it was just last tagged in 21 and didn't get to drive it much, but we still have handicap. It's been broke or tore for some reason. There's her handicap thing. There's a little bag of mass, her glasses, and everything's still in here. A little notepad. Okay, I'll put my seatbelt on. Ding, 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 ding. Let's put our seatbelt on here. Just to get that thing to quit. And these Mercuries were like a Crown Vic, except they had more options. Right in front of the seat is a pouch made in the front of the seat. And like I said, it's all the gauges. There's just a lot more options. Let's go ahead and clear this off. It's got 45 on it now. We'll clear that to zeros. These are great riding cars. Windshield is a little dirty, but we'll just go around the block or something here. Tells you in the mirror there your direction you're going. We're going northwest, north now. Oh yeah, runs out just like I thought it would. I knowed it would. It's hard to beat these old cars like this. Way more comfortable going on a trip than these little bitty cars. I can feel the flat spots in the tires where it's been sitting for a long time. I've had vehicles like that you drive them for a bit, the flat spots will actually work out. And I've had other vehicles that the flat spots just wouldn't seem to work out at all. I don't know, they might have just sat longer than the others, or it could have been the name brand of the tire. I did check the oil and the antifreeze and brake fluid and everything like that. And everything was great. Oil actually even looked really, really good in it. It wasn't black. Still good looking oil where you could actually read the dipstick through the oil. Like I said, I bet this car has been well took care of. I'm not sure if she bought it new or not because the title had done been switched into the people's name that was originally taken care of or whatnot, or whatever you call it, that's over your property when you go into a nursing home or something like that, or where you get to where you can't take care of yourself. There's a term I'm looking for it I can't think of, but it was in that person's name. think so. She might have possibly bought this car brand new. I don't really know. But either which way, at 73,000 miles, it's not hurt. And so far, I've seen no snakes stick their head out in here with us anywhere. I like that you can't even hardly hear the car run. You don't even really know the motor's running till you mash the accelerator. I guess that's a sign that I'm getting old, because in my younger day, if I'd been a car like this and it was mine, first thing I'd be doing was taking the muffler off of it. I wanted to hear that motor. But the older I get, the quieter I like them. I guess, like I said, that's just a sign of me getting old, maybe. But it seems to run out extremely well. I'm gonna go around the block again one more time. Salvage yard we've been driving by, and it goes for a long ways. I should have showed just that up through here. We'll actually get right down here and turn around. I'll show you in the salvage yard on the way back through how far down the roadways we go. You can just turn around right here. There we are. Yeah, let's see. As you can see, the car is over here. Maybe. If it was a taller vehicle, you could. About sitting too low in this car to see many of the cars out there. And right on up here, we start on both sides of the road. Out the roadway right there through that gate, I go 3/10 of a mile back through there with cars and all down the road. Like I said, both sides of the road I have vehicles. All the way down to here. But yes, I love the little car. Not really little, but I'm more comfortable in a car this size than I am these little bitty small cars. And yeah, as you can see by the scenery, I am out in the country. I love being in the country. I was born and raised out here. These old roads was gravel back when I was growing up. I learned how to ride my bicycles, big wheels, go-karts, mini bikes, motorcycles, drive cars, everything on these gravel roads. Kinfolk live in most of these houses, the ones we passed, this one here. Back when I was younger growing up here, I could honestly tell you who was coming by the sound of their vehicle. And that's no joke right there. There was not a whole lot of traffic. Most of the traffic was in the AM with people going to work, or in the evening with people coming home from work, and everything else was just farmland around here. But I sure could. I could tell you who was coming down the road by the sound of the vehicle. Whereas these places is here now that you're seeing, these houses, they weren't even here then. This road we're coming up on, it was blacktop, asphalt, whatever you want to call it, but everything else was gravel. That old house over there was there, and one house right down here, and that was it. That brick house right there. It was there in that house I just showed you. Other than that, all the rest of these houses right here was actually moved in here from somewhere else. Yeah, this thing runs out great. I knew it would. We'll go back to the shop. Mayhen Road. You can see the road sign. Mayhen Road. This was an old farm. As a kid, the old barn was there. And there was an old house right up here that they have torn down now. Somebody's building a new house back there in the back behind it. But the old house used to sit right in here where this driveway's going in. Here we are back. Alrighty, guys. I will come back to you guys another video here real soon. If you like what I'm doing here, if y'all would, please go to my channel, subscribe, hit that like button, and ring that notification bell. Hope everybody has a great day.